Michael, how welcome is the FA Cup as a break from the league, but also just an opportunity?
Well, it's always an opportunity, lower level clubs, I think they still take the FA Cup as serious as what they always have done. I think maybe at the top end it's maybe been devalued a little bit, just because of the money involved. But it's an opportunity. You win a couple of games, it's an opportunity to potentially to go to one of the big boys, which is what they're the days out that the supporters remember. People still talk about the cup run we had years and years ago. So it's an opportunity. It's another game. It's a chance to go and get a win, but it's a chance to build on a little bit of a very small bit of momentum that we've managed to gather.
Yeah, I mean, those 2 games unbeaten, if you can make it 3, then suddenly, it's just another step, isn't it, which you can make?
I think there has been signs of progress, but very, very small signs. We've had a couple of false dawns in a short space of time, but it won't be easy. I think in the actual pyramid, there are not that many places below us, so it's a long way to go. It will be tough, but the players, we know what we need to be delivering, no matter who we're playing against at the minute. The players have been asked certain things, and they've delivered it well in the last couple of games, but they need to show more of it with more consistency.
How tricky a tie is it? I mean, obviously, as you say, you're higher up the pyramid, but is complacency the thing you've really got to guard against?
We're not complacent again. The players aren't fully aware of where we are, the position we're in. So I'd be very surprised and disappointed if the players think that they're just going to rock up and turn up and win, because it's definitely not the mindset that they should be going into the game, and they'll be reminded of that. But I don't think the players aren't stupid. The players are fully aware of what we need to do, and I think they've shown signs of doing it more.
Cheltenham's record against non-league teams in the FA Cup in recent years isn't good. Presumably that's something that you'll have nothing to do with, simply because it's a new era and it's about how you approach it now.
Yeah, the past. I'm not sure how many of the players played in those games, so it's got no relevance to us really, other than the fact that we don't want to become another number. We don't want to become another Cheltenham team that's been beaten by another non-league team. So, like I said before, it's the mentality of the group. I can't say it's impossible that they'll go there thinking they'll just rock up, because they might, but I don't think they will.
Darryl McMahon and Ebbsfleet have parted company. How does that change things going into the game? Presumably it makes them harder to second guess.
Well, yeah, because they could change the shape, they could change the players. So, but like I said, we're genuinely not focused on them. We'll know what they provide. They've got a lot of Football League experience. They've got some good players, but we're looking at us at the minute. The spotlight is on us, from us. So, like I said before about the supporters coming on board, we need to look after what we do at the minute, and then other things will happen. So yes, we will prepare as we always prepare, but it's a tough game no matter who's in charge. And
because they've got Gary Hill now brought in, presumably his players are going to want to impress the new boss. I mean, you could be up against a team who will be, sort of have that little bit extra inspiration.
Who knows? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you get a bounce, sometimes you don't. I'd imagine their players, they've worked hard to get into the first round of the proper, so they'll be fully aware that it's two games potentially away from a big one. So they'll want to win, just because it's a Football League scout.
Injuries? How's your squad?
Not bad. Obviously Kevin Dawson, Sean Long. I think we've had a couple of niggles, but other than that we're fine.